got me a little stronger than me. Is that what
It just sticks a little bit. What's your number again, Brandon?
I have no damn clue.
I'll look it up. I think you're 30 something.
C22, I thought. Kniff. C22.
22. Yep. Yeah. So you told me that your wife said this all has to go.
Yep. Yep.
You've just been hoarding this stuff?
Most of it.
Yeah, we got another one now.
Most of it, yeah. Now this piece right here
Oh, that's cool.
is, I had it for a while. This works. It's some kind of back.
Where'd you find it?
This came from a yard sale. The lady had like 6 of them, and not of the same poses, but the guy in front of me bought them all and said they were worth like $50 a piece now. Whether they are or not,
Yeah.
I don't know, but
Still cool.
I got it at the yard sale. This is an old Barbie pool from the 70s. All the pieces are in there. I put them in this tobacco container for you. Now that's different. That's just a G.I. Joe guy. But all this goes in there, so I don't know if you want to display it, leave it like it is, whatever.
All right.
But all the pieces are there. That's just something simple.
Cincinnati.
All kinds of sports stuff in this one.
Put it underneath if you want.
Yeah, the one thing she did ask, and that's why they're labeled, she wanted the totes back. I said,
No problem.
Take those. I did get, I've got some beer advertising down in here.
Yeah?
Yeah. From,
What you got?
so, with eBay's weird gun laws, you know how when you try to sell anything, this came out of an old barn in eastern Kentucky, and it's an American Marksman. It's an old rubber band gun. It is extremely
that is
old.
cool.
So that's going to you. Now, whether or not you choose to, whatever you want to do with it.
The Gone Bell Manufacturing Company?
Yeah, it's old. It was some kind of a rubber band gun, they told me, or just a toy gun of some nature.
Very cool.
But it came out of an old barn, and honestly, with all
Did you get it at auction?
Hmm?
Did you get it at auction?
No, it was a guy was getting rid of stuff at his barn, and he called me out, and I went out and grabbed it, bought it. So,
Awesome, man.
yeah, it's old. I'm not gonna lie to you. I paid up.
Did you?
Yeah, but then I tried to put it on there 3 different times, and because it was a gun,
eBay took it down.
Yep.
That sucks.
So now you get a benefit. This is an old Emmett Kelly doll.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, if he had his hair, he'd be worth some serious jack, but he obviously doesn't have his hair, so
Cabbage Patch.
unless you can restore a
Dude, I can't get hair on my head, let alone a doll.
here's the one you probably been waiting for. This is all model pins. Every bit of them.
Awesome.
And they're not all reds. They're Reds,
Gardner.
Ohio State, St. Louis. So I figured those will be grouped together and
Cool.
distributed accordingly.
How old is this thing?
I think somebody was telling me they thought 1896 to 19.
Seriously?
1906 or something.
Oh my
like that.
gosh.
My mom used to have
I don't know. Early, just say early 1900s.
Where'd you find it?
It actually came from a house in Hyde Park.
Yeah. It's cool. Did they paint it, you think?
I couldn't find anything on it. I wanted to find that out too.
Kruckemeyer. So a little Pez dispenser, only $10, free shipping, not a lot of money. But what's cool about this guy is he doesn't have any feet. The more valuable Pez and the older ones don't have feet, so keep an eye out for those if you guys ever run across them.
Here, wait a minute, it's in the back seat. And she said, yeah, I did. And they're moving. She had her own estate sale. It's kind of different, you know.
She
But
said
anyway,
she bought it in Indonesia
uh-huh.
and she shipped it back
See,
here?
I know these people. I went to their, they had a yard sale last year. This year they're moving. And so they've got a moving sale going on. But it's...
What kind of wood is it, do you know?
It's a camel.
No, I just mean the type of wood.
Oh, you know what? I had asked her that. don't know if it's balsa, but it's wood, solid carved wood. And she said it was hand carved. And
You can only imagine what she paid to ship this thing back
oh, I know.
from Indonesia.
I know.
When was it that
But
she got it in Indonesia?
Oh, she's had it for over 10 years.
Huh.
She said she had it for 10 years.
Pretty neat.
I asked her what the, it is different. It would be easier to do that. You don't get that stuff.
Okay.
Okay, this is my list actually. There's
All
7
right.
things. I do not know if this is a wedding
Oh, those are neat.
chalices
Yeah. Oh,
or
shoot.
a medieval type of wedding,
Yeah.
okay? Plus, this little guy, there was a sign on it that they took off or something. I wish it was in better condition, but it is Mack truck.
Oh,
Bulldog.
that's cool. Huh.
Yeah.
Very neat.
But it is, it's heavy, but it's chalk.
Wow.
It's chalk,
Yeah, he's
but
not
they
that-
hit
he's
a
not that
sign or
bad.
something there.
Oh, yeah.
It's the only thing.
That's neat.
So I don't know. And
You will sell
then this is old,
Little oil
and
can.
it's full of oil.
Oh, gosh.
I didn't empty it. I don't know what you want to do with that or not. And then that's
Little Coleman.
yeah. And the guy gave me
Thanks, Andrew.
the extra little mantles, you know, which
Yeah.
go over that, you know. So I don't know if you want that either. And then this is a whole section of books from 1959, and they're by Doubleday, okay? Nelson Doubleday. They're in pretty, you know, 1959 type of 58. I
Yeah,
don't
we'll
know.
sell them.
But I don't know, but it's a whole set.
Yeah.
Okay, and then this is an old cigar box, which means not much to me, but it might be a cool thing to somebody. Go, hey, why did you put it in that? But anyway, this is these are all rock specimens from all over the place.
Did you go collect these yourself?
No,
No?
these.
So, in 1982, Hasbro redid their line of GI Joes. In the 70s, they had the tall, the fuzzy beards. They, after the success of the Star Wars Kenner venture in '77, they decided that the 3.5-inch figure was the way to go for the future. So they came out with a better action figure than the Star Wars because they can actually be in action. They can bend their arms and stuff. In 1982, they didn't have a swivel arm. This is in 1982. In 1983, they brought out the same characters. This is in '84, but they gave them the swivel arm. So if you see two of the same guy, which these aren't, one of them may have swivel arm and one may have straight arm. That's the difference between 82 and 83. And so this is these are all 82 series in really good condition. This guy right here I purchased on eBay with his helmet, visor, and his weapon and backpack was $30. So
So what's he called? Like, what's that guy's name?
I think his name's Flash. This is Rock and Roll. This is Grunt. This is Zap. And this is the Cobra enemy. I forget his name. And I have him with his legs. The rubber band are sold on eBay, and they're very common. A lot of people buy these in parts and fix them.
the rubber bands that connect him in the center?
Yep. The rubber band reconnects that. So people rebuild these all the time. This is Cobra Commander. He was the special edition to the first thing. They had the first set come out. This came out last. So
What are these guys?
And then in '84, they came out with Cobra Ninja Storm Shadow, and he is the antagonist to Snake Eyes, who's the #1 guy, the most popular guy, and he's a ninja. And then this is William the Fridge Perry. After the '85 Super Bowl, he was so popular, Hasbro and GI Joe
No
made
kidding.
that action figure.
So was he like part of the G.I. Joe line?
He's part of the GI Joe line. That is the GI Joe line.
Played for the Bears, right?
Played for the Bears. He was the defensive tackle for the Bears. He had a touchdown in the '85 Super Bowl.
That's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.